Daniel. He's on it.
And he gets paid a lot of money too.
Why did you choose protection? It's only hot. Oh my God, bro. I can't watch it go right.
That's your son. That's your son. Way more than I have.
Your anniversary over here.
Piss me off. Just get it up to get a field goal. Stupid.
Fourth down at 26.
Hey.
As Joe expires.
Hey, look at the right side. He's going to get a field goal. Right?
It just makes me so mad. This is the second time. I'm letting the Seahawks. They played the Seahawks. Fuck up. Okay,
No, he didn't. Philly kind of made it. Go for it? They don't go for it. People beat the same. They don't get this. No, they're not going to try.
They going for the punt.
I'm sitting right here. Sorry, man.
They're booing. Jeez.
Did Bruce have hope?
Hey, you gotta go that Charles in here because Charles was a big.
Well, it's not recorded, but it's just.
At least in week 2, Bruce wanted his hope, so it's fine.
What are you looking at talent for? You can throw the ball. Fuck you looking at talent for? Come on.
They
gave him that reception, though.
He had the out route. He's not trying to throw the out route. And however wide it is there.
He doesn't get his reads at all.
He's not reading anything.
He doesn't get his reads at all.
Yes, unfortunately I did. I don't put my money where my mouth is. They can steal money from me. It's like he's buying jerseys.
How about you talking?
A lot of credit because that was a
The out route was still there, bro.
and there's no
Throw the shit.
Bernard's gonna come in and keep you all of that, but so far he is really showing up today.
It's like, why get upset anymore?
Down from behind by Harrison Phillips.
2019.
That window wasn't there, bro.
Anybody? You're gonna be mad now. Everybody saw it. What the fuck are you looking at, bro?
Hey, you gotta put the block in. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Put it through.
What are you looking at?
That window was not there. That window was
No,
not
it was not there. They fucking fooled him. He's a fucking stupid ass.
He went to the line saying, I'm throwing this post.
Yeah.
No matter what. Just don't make it shit.
I'm gonna turn his camera off.
Okay, I'm sorry. You can turn it off.
I'm turning it off.
What up, everybody? Your boy crashed out yesterday watching that game. I'm not going to try to get too loud. I'm not going to try to fucking rant my ass off. I think I am over that part from yesterday. I was going to say before I get into the review of this game, because I'm in on Twitter and I've been seeing, oh my gosh, they've been standing outside booing Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones gets paid a lot of money to do one very specific job. And if we spend our hard-earned money, which you probably heard me say in the clip, and I almost traveled to the Giants game. I don't live in New York. I don't live outside of New York. It's a good drive for me. And I would have drove up there, and they would have put that product on the field. I would have booed them too. If I'd had nothing better to do after the game, I would also probably booed him too. So again, like I said in my previous videos, which you probably never watch, is fan the way you want to fan and don't obviously like guard the way people want to fan. If that's what they got time to do, they got time to do it. Now I bet you if Daniel Jones would have won or the Giants would have won that game, then they wouldn't have been doing that. Winning cures everything. It's just as simple as that. So, I mean, I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to start first off by apologizing to the Vikings fans. I'm going to eat some crow here. I said, don't disrespect me with Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold did whatever he wanted yesterday. I mean, the defense made this man look great. And honestly, I'm actually pretty happy with the way the secondary performed, considering the wide receivers and running backs that we're going up against. I honestly thought Jordan Addison was supposed to be suspended, and please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I was so confused why he was there. I think they did a decent job covering Justin Jefferson. I can't remember his stat line off the top of my head, so I'm going to take a look right quick right here. Justin Jefferson, 4 for 59 and 1 touchdown. I mean, it's Justin Jefferson. Like, if you're not proud of that performance of your secondary, then something's wrong. What I'm not proud about is where was Brian Burns and where was Kayvon, bro? Like, where is the pass rush? We did all these things in the offseason to get this vaunted pass rush, and none of them showed up today. We had Dexter, but that's expected for Dexter. That's a normal thing. That's a standard. Kayvon, Brian, you guys, where the fuck were you? Excuse my language. And I just want to say that right now. Viewer discretion is advised. I might be dropping some bombs in this one. I try to mind myself using foul language, but today might be a day that I just kind of just let it all go. Where the fuck were you guys, bro? You, Brian Burns, you got paid so much money. I expect you to come in here and at least do something, bro. Like, the PFF, and I'm not a PFF guy. Like, I don't get paid to look at analytics and all that stuff. I watched the games like everybody else, and it was pathetic, bro. I didn't even barely see. I think he had one good spin move that I saw on camera, but, yo, Sam Darnold was comfortable back there, bro. The defense, I don't even know, man. They technically held them to 21 points, right? And I've been saying the Giants to win games have to score how many points? 24 points at least for them to win a game. 24 is the number. I've been saying it for years now. Score 24 points, they can win the game. I mean, this game is not the same equivalency because if they would have scored 24 points, they would have still lost. But I'm going to get into why they have these extra points here in a second because somebody doesn't know how to take care of the fucking ball. So, I'm going to next go into coaching. I've been seeing a lot of shit about Brian, and as much as I like Brian and Joe, and I try to give them grace because it's a new regimen, they didn't get to pick their QB. I think that Brian is handcuffed by Daniel Jones, and I think he is scared to let him run the offense properly. And I think he's going to get him fired. And I'm okay with him being fired if we get rid of Daniel Jones at this point. I mean, I really think that Daboll should just run the offense the way he wants it ran. And if Daniel can't handle that and it looks like it did today, then that's it, bro. Like, you can't be calling that terrible screenplays. Obviously, not everybody's perfect. But Buddy Brian sat on the couch and said also that was like an awful play, which it was. Like, I'm not defending that at all. But at the same time, bro, like, you can't get handicapped by your quarterback. I think he should open up the playbook and call what he wants to play. Call what he wants to call, and if Daniel Jones wants to screw it up, then let Daniel Jones screw it up, because god damn, Daniel Jones stunk it up today. This is the second time I'm watching the game with Daniel Jones, and he can't read the defense. Bro, I was sitting here on my couch, and I know Brian Flores did a lot of, like, crazy, like, false pressures, but clearly, like I said in the preview, Daniel Jones ain't got something right between his head, bro. Like, we can see that. Like, everybody knows that. Flores knew that. You don't even got to blitz, bro. Just act like you're going to blitz, and the first thing he sees, he's going to fucking do. The play that made me upset the most was not the pick, not the first pick, not the second pick, even though that cost us the game. I'm going to try to put it in here because in the beginning of this video, I want to have my reaction, and I'm going to try to put it in here. There was a spot before he threw that pick where he had a 3-step drop and Slayton's on the out route. Now, normally I'm not one of those guys like breakdowns plays because I don't know the progression, all that stuff. I just can clearly see what's in front of me. He holds onto the ball and he throws it away. But if you go and watch this play, I don't know if this is the play design. It's a 3-step drop. Daniel Jones is looking directly at Darius Slayton. He comes out of his break and the man is wide open. Now, if he does this the way he's supposed to, 3-step drop, the ball's out, that is probably a first down and a better chance. He could still throw that pick later, don't get me wrong. But the fact that he's staring right at him and he completely missed this, I probably about had a conniption. I lost all of my shit. I crashed out completely, and I was checked out and done after that. I had nothing else to say. This man makes me so frustrated that he is one of the starting 32 NFL quarterbacks. Starting! And he's on my fucking team, bro. I just don't understand what else is he supposed to do. At this point, And I said it before the season started, just let him fucking finish it out. And if he's here, it's his fault. If he gets injured, so what? Oh, well. And you know what? Also, along with that, Shane and fucking Dayball, and I know Mara has a lot to do with this. If he told you he was trying to keep Daniel Jones, y'all just as bad for letting this motherfucker stay around here as they are. And I don't care what y'all say about, oh, they don't have that much control. Bro, you're a GM and you decide to do this shit because you don't like Daniel Jones, and we all know it. You want to build this team the way you want to do it, but you're a little bit handcuffed by your owner. You shouldn't have taken the job because this is a bad job, right? So I guess you have faith in yourself at some point to do the right thing, but you don't get these opportunities very often to do your job. But if you get a job like this, you don't get an opportunity to do it very often. You should do it to the best of your abilities and not handcuff yourself to this man, bro. I would have went to John Mara and been like, do you see this? Do you see this? Because who would be motivated to play for somebody like this that can't read a defense? Everybody knows what he's going to do. We get made fun of. Every defensive player so far knows what we're going to do. They know how to handle Daniel Jones. He's not scaring anybody. We got Malik Neighbors. Poor dude. Daniel Jones is inaccurate, throwing balls all over the place, sailing the balls high, bro. Like, he just wasn't comfortable. And maybe he is seeing ghosts like Sam Darnold. Can we get another quarterback in this bitch, bro? I don't think I can go to another season like this. I was supposed to go to the game next week versus the Commanders. I don't know if I want to go, and we own the Commanders every time. But what fun is that? What fun is that, bro? What fun is owning them? Let me tell you a story about last season about this Commanders. I said, hey, do us a favor. Tommy DeVito's second start. If you guys could just win, it will help us out a lot because we always own you. I didn't expect to win that game. And dumbass Tommy DeVito and the dumbass Commanders let the Giants win that game. And we didn't get a quarterback. Now, hindsight, I always tell people, hindsight is hindsight. Yeah, you can say later, I told you so. But in that moment, you don't know. You don't know. And so when you come back and you're like, oh, I told you so. That shit don't work, bro. That's hindsight. That's hindsight. That's after the fact. No, now you know. Yeah, now you know. Now you should have did this. You shouldn't have taken Kayvon 5th and Evan Neal 7th. Every goddamn person I know would have did the exact same thing Joe did. Who would have known they were going to be a bust? Maybe it's our coaching staff. I don't know. But ain't no way. They weren't reaches. They had them graded high. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, dog? It's so incredibly frustrating. You wait all year to watch your team fucking play, and they score 6 points. 6 points. To the Vikings with their backup quarterback, Sam Darnold. And I said I wasn't going to slander this man because he slandered the defense today or yesterday. And I said I'm going to put some respect on Sam Darnold's name because as a Giants fan, I can't say anything right now. This is bad. I don't know if Brian's crashing out too. Maybe he realized he's stuck with Daniel. There's nothing he can do. And he's just going to let this shit ride until he's the fuck out of here. I don't know what's going on. They got Massau out there. I was so confused. I was like, where's McFadden? People getting injured. Isaiah Simmons wasn't on the field. Like, what? Even if you don't like him, he's got the speed, right? He's got something. I don't even know anything about David Massau. No offense to this guy, right? He had a pick today. Great for him. But you're questioning like what happened in training camp all summer, in preseason, all summer. You're running these guys. Where's Jalen Hyatt? I agree. I understand that, he was in 12 personnel with the two wide receivers and all that good stuff. And it was like Dayball wanted to run the ball, but he didn't run the ball. And like you're running the ball with Daniel Jones. Everybody knows Daniel Jones can run. Keep him in a pocket and play coverage. This man can't read a goddamn thing. I told y'all it was in his head. It's in his head, bro. He's not processing fast enough. He never has. I guess he is a one-read quarterback. As much as I want him to do well, I mean, we got a long season. I always tell people not to overreact to game one. But when you're a Giants fan, and it's 2 years in a row, the opening and you're getting your ass beat. Normally, it's like, yeah, you get your ass beat by the Cowboys, but it's the Cowboys, right? They're a decently good team. But when you're playing a team in your same, like, weight class, bro, and you're out there looking like this, the first game, the man hasn't even taken a proper sack yet, he looks like this. Not even a proper fucking sack. I'm so much more calm than I was yesterday. I'm happy I waited because even though I am cursing and blowing it up, I think it would have been way worse. Way worse. But way worse fucking yesterday. The crash out was real yesterday, y'all. Y'all understand. And it may be time, and I like the staff we have now, but maybe it is time to move on. But how many times are we going to move on, man? Something's not right, bro. What can't we get right? What can't we get right? I don't understand it, bro. You guys can leave me some comments. I'm going to watch this Monday Night Football game. I got to decide if I want to spend my money to go watch these clowns play over here in Commandersville, because it's just not fun anymore, man. And I started doing this year thinking that we are going to have an up year. Have you always had faith in your team? And that shit was ugly, bro. And everybody's like, it's one game. No, bro. It's not one game for Giants fans. This is a collective bullshit. You get hype all season. Ready to rock, bro. Y'all went to training camp. You went to Fan Fest. Throwing deep balls. Look, let me get back on that shit. Brian. Explosive offense, my fucking ass, bro. Where's explosives? I don't know if that's on you or Daniel not throwing a ball down the field. Daniel can't even get to his second read properly to throw the ball down the field because the pick he threw at the end was nasty. And I said in my reaction, they fooled his dumb ass. They fooled his dumb ass. They fooled him. Straight up. He can't read a goddamn thing. You can hear it. You can see it. And the fact that just regulars, casuals, can just say that, bro, it's disgusting. It's nutty. They gotta, I don't know if they just lied to everybody during the offseason. They just lied to fucking every fan. Y'all did that just to make everybody feel good, throw the ball down the field kind of shit. That's why I like trying not to get hyped about training camp. When I said it in my first couple of videos, my problem with training camp is I get hyped about training camp. We get hyped about training camp. This motherfucker didn't do none of the shit that they were doing in training camp. Not a goddamn thing. They came out there with some dink and dunk, trying to run the ball. They didn't run the ball enough because your quarterback stank. In 12 personnel, you should be running the shot out of the ball. Brian Flores didn't even do anything crazy. I think when he fucking had the free runner once, the Daniel didn't even fucking see. Again, I don't know why. Brian sets his man up. And I saw that shit from the couch, throw the ball or fucking throw a hot. Do something, bro. Don't sit there and take it. It was so frustrating, dude. This offense is inept. The offense is inept. And it's so funny because the defense didn't play that well. We didn't really have a pass rush. But I got faith in them to come back and do some shit. I got faith in them to come. The offense, I got no faith in it. Oh, we got to pick. Be happy. No, bro. The ball's got to go back to the offense, and they can't do shit with it. The defense got 15 picks. If they get the ball on the 20, it don't matter. If they can't move the fucking ball, you can have picks all day long. If you can't score, it don't matter. It's just, I don't know, man. It's real hard. Last year, I ended out bad where I was actively missing Giants games. This is week 1. I love football, bro. I love football. You don't understand. I love football. My team's making me real mad. I turned the game off yesterday. I turned it off. I turned the game off with 5 minutes left. I said, I'm not watching this shit no more, and I'll fucking watch every other team do well. Because it ain't worth it, bro. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm going to talk about, next video about my terrible week 1 picks, but it's also week 1. This is how week 1 goes, right? Enigma of week 1. You never know what the hell's going to happen. I have all terrible picks. If you follow a money line, bro, I probably owe you some money. But I will do that before next week when I make my predictions. Might do that on with Thursday Night Football. So maybe I'll do it Thursday, and then we'll run through the gauntlet again, and then I got to talk about this Washington Commanders game versus the Giants. I'm not looking forward to it. Two stank-ass teams, but so one team has something to look forward to with a new quarterback and new coaches and new ownership, and the Giants can just be mediocre, and we can complain and yell at each other about how we need a new quarterback and the nepotism and all that good shit. But until those seats is empty, bro, it ain't gonna matter. All right, y'all. I'm done just fucking ranting. It's funny because I said, oh, it's going to be me angry. It's going to be mad. But you know what? No, I'm not, bro. I'm not. Do I want them to win? Yeah. Yeah, I still want them to win. It makes it fun to win. It makes it fun to watch winning football. But at the same time, bro, you know what? I was about to say something very negative. I want them to win. You know what? I want them to clearly win. I want Coach to do his coaching thing. I want them to do well. I want them to go far. I want them to clean this shit up. And then I want them to do me and y'all a kindness and get rid of this goddamn quarterback, bro. Daniel Jones' experiment is over. Daniel fucking Jones. DFJ. The experiment is over. I'll talk more about the draft picks and all that shit later. But for right now, as the season's here, let's focus on that shit. And let's worry about this game next week. I don't know what's going on with this team. They crashed out just as much as the rest of us. Maybe Brian and Shane are like, fuck it. John was keep down. Let's just run it back and then get the fuck out of here, Take our check and go, all right, let me get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm mad as shit. You guys take care of yourself. You watch your mental health. All that good shit. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys next time.